Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Fire Emblem Binding Blade Let's Play, and good news, Olivia's back!
Way!
Yeah, she got all her schoolwork done. So anyway, we conquered Ostia, we took we conquered Ostia, we took back the kingdom, and now we're heading to the Western Isles because we owe the kingdom of Etruria, I can't pronounce it.
Money.
Yeah, we owe them a massive debt, so now we have to go to what I consider like a side plot for this game. I know it all connects to the main story, but I always found this part of the game just kind of, like, in terms of the actual overarching story, it's just kind of there. I mean, it does offer some good stuff, but overall, it's not that interesting if you ask me.
It's a side.
Yeah, it's a side plot. But yeah, we're pretty much doing this because, we owe the other kingdom a massive debt for saving our asses.
Who's that? That's Hector.
No, Hector's dead. That's Eliwood.
Oh, yes, it's with Hector gone.
Yes. Eliwood now has to take place. He's like, alright, my illness is over. Time to reclaim my position. Especially considering in this game, his stats are actually fucking ridiculous.
Oh, do you actually play him in this game?
No. I think you play him in the trial maps. I'm not sure. You might not be able to. But all I know is if you do look up the stats he actually has for Binding Blade, they're better than Hector's overall. So it's like, holy shit.
Why does he have thingy for Binding Blade?
What do you mean?
Why does he have stats for Binding Blade if he isn't playable?
I don't know. Maybe they were planning to... Again, if he is in trial maps, that's why. I can't remember. But maybe they were planning to have him playable, they just didn't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or maybe they just want to prove how shit Roy is in the comparison.
It's like having, like, stats for a villager character you meet in, like, chapter 2.
And you don't use yeah.
It's just like a man you meet in the village. Oh, here are his stats. Okay.
Yeah, alright, fine. But yeah, it's kind of thing. But anyway, the whole point is we're off to the Western Isles because there's like this weird mining slavery thing. We've got to clear some shit up.
Slavery.
Pretty much. This chapter, chapter 9, pretty cool chapter. Not amazing. It's the first Fog of War map we've got.
Fog of War?
You know, fog maps.
Ah, right.
Yeah, those maps. Yeah, the one map most Fire Emblem people cannot fucking stand. Yeah, this is the first one. To be fair, this one isn't too bad.
But it's still bad.
As Fog of War goes, it's one of the better ones.
Right, I don't know what's like Fog of... What makes Fog of War maps so bad?
Well, it's mainly because you can't see what's going on, and by the time you've moved your units, the enemy comes out of nowhere and one-shots you with like a special weapon, or they just completely dogpile you.
Yeah.
That's what thing. Also, some Fog of War maps force you to move fast, otherwise, like a good example, the Sacred Stones one, where if you don't move fast enough, the villagers get killed and you don't get some items, but you don't want to move fast because you don't know what's ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, there are ways to counter Fog of War, the main ones being use a thief and use a torch spell. Or torch item, but, not everyone's going to do that.
Yeah. I hate games when like sometimes games are so dark,
yeah,
and I can't see stuff, so I'm sitting there like, can't...
Oh, that's just bad lighting. This isn't a case of bad lighting, it's just a mechanic. That's just, the other ones, it's a case of bad lighting, and yeah, games do have that. But yeah, in this part of the game, from chapters now until 13, bandits, people, lot of bandits.
Oh, it's
so yeah, that's Fog of War.
This looks pale.
Very pale. This is also an interesting map because this is where the first split pathway comes in.
Ah.
I'll talk about it more when we actually get closer to the part. And if you guys are wondering, I'm showing off both the A route and the B route for this playthrough. Why?
And the C route.
There is no C route.
My books.
What?
In my books there is.
What, there should be a C route?
Yeah.
Is it DLC?
Yeah, DLC. On the disc DLC, you gotta pay for it.
So we've got A route, B route, and Revelations.
Yes, pretty much. It's on the disc DLC. I'm sorry, you gotta pay
But this is a cartridge.
You gotta pay 30 quid for it, I'm so sorry. It's on the disc DLC.
Even though we actually have it on the cartridge, but we're forcing you not to, we're forcing you to pay for it.
Exactly.
We're Capcom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cecilia's there like, I'm sorry you have to do for this, Roy, but Kingdom says hype so, and we kind of got our hands tied. Yeah, there's a lot of this is also where you start to see more of the corruption going on within the kingdoms in this game, which is pretty cool, but again, like, Burn is barely in this part.
Burn?
Big nation. There's no Zephyr, Narcian is barely in it. Just
everyone's gone.
Yeah, again, this whole thing feels like a side chapter. It's not particularly interesting if you ask me. Not bad, just kind of there. Even the chapters themselves are just kind of there. Not awful or anything.
Just a bit
yeah,
there.
just there, but nevertheless. there is some cool stuff. And yeah, this chapter, there's quite a lot to do. We've got to get through, take out the bandits, and show off both how we get the A and the B route. And we get 2 new characters in this map. What was that for?
Just...
What, adjusting your neck? You accidentally snapped it?
Yeah, just like... Do you know what I like to do? I like to rewrite, like, stories into my own versions.
Yeah.
I think I had one for... I had one for Macbeth, which I've showed my friends. Basically, I take the uncanny route.
Which is?
So, if any of you know Macbeth and Shakespeareans like me, who like Macbeth, it's basically he kills the king and eventually becomes king. And I was like, I'm gonna rewrite it because he has a friend called Banquo. Macbeth and Banquo love each other, and then before Macbeth kills the king, Banquo's like, no, you mustn't do this. He confesses his love. Macbeth's like, I can't believe I married Lady Macbeth. She's so evil. And then he goes off with Banquo, and Lady Macbeth gets so distraught, she dies. And then Duncan's like, woo! And
so it's a gay fanfiction.
I guess you could say that. I've done the same with lots of just Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and Spectacles.
What? They're all gay fanfictions?
I guess you could say that. But I've written it in the oddest way.
So you just take a story and make it just really, really odd.
Really, really odd. The next thing you know...
Oh god, I can't, that'd be hilarious.
Moby Dick isn't about a whale, it's about a seahorse that is actually a dog.
Yeah, no, it's like Fire Emblem Fates. It's just incest.
It's just, this is all it is.
It's on one no, eventually, Nor and Hoshido meet on the battlefield and they just have a giant orgy.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck this.
If I could rewrite Fates, it would go like this.
You haven't even beat the game.
I can go off the beginning.
Okay.
Nor and Hoshido, they're still at war. But there is a camel, right?
Okay.
And they have to... The camel is sacred, and it's whoever gets there first and wants ultimate power. Xander and Ryomu get that at the same time, and they're like, and the camel's like peaceful. He's like Zenyatta. He's like, why do we do this?
Yes.
And then they're like, why do we do this? And then Ryomu's like, we shouldn't do this. We should do this for we're nations. We're powerful. Together we are stronger than apart. And then Xander's like, no, I disagree. Whacks Ryomu, and Ryomu ends up like 5 years old again.
You know what the sad part is? It's actually better than what the actual story is. It's more interesting and there are less plot. It's more interesting and there are less plot holes.
Plot holes.
Yeah. Oh boy. So yeah, Western Isles loves its bandits. This is why these maps favor sword units.
Swords?
Yeah. Well, we've got Deke, we've got Rutger, we've got Chad. Yeah, Chad's back for this map because again we need a thief, so Chad. But, and it's like, so this map, don't use slow-moving units and don't use lance-based units. So why is Wendy here? Shut up.
Shut up.
It's all part of the grand plan. Which is shut your damn mouth.
No. You use Wendy, I call you shit. Even though I've never played this game and I actually have no idea what Wendy's like.
Oh, she sucks, but, well, yeah, statistically she sucks. If you get lucky, she could be good. Again, in my first playthrough and other ones, even this most recent one, Wendy has, now that she's a general, she's literally just front-running again. Oh, go Crip. She is a massive front-runner for the team. She's taking all the hits, she's dishing out the damage. She's fucking awesome. Granted, she still sucks in the grand scheme of things. Oh, those level ups.
What did I say he looked like?
Matt from Digimon.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Everyone in Digimon wears gloves for some reason.
Indeedy. Kick his ass.
Stabby, stabby.
Stabby, stabby, stab. No, it's like in Sonic the Hedgehog, everyone wears gloves.
Yeah, I don't get that. Like, what are they trying to hide?
They didn't want to texture fingers.
Yeah, to be honest, like, seeing Sonic with fingers is a bit weird.
Well, the Werehog's got fingers.
Yeah, but it's like...
Oh yeah, we brought Noah for this map just so he can recruit one of the characters. You need Sue and Noah to recruit the 2 new characters.
Who are they?
Fur and Sin. Sin.
Are you gonna use either of them?
Sin, I will. Fur I don't, but she's not. But if you want, she is a good choice. If you ask.
Is Sin like Sue?
Nomad, yeah, he's a nomad.
Yeah, I thought so. Because he looks exactly. Is he her brother?
No, just like friend.
They look so alike. I thought they could be brother and sister.
No. They do look similar, but they're not related.
Okay. Oh, they're the same unit as well.
Yes, same class, nomad.
Ah.
Sin is the better of them, but they're both brilliant choices
I've
for this
got a
game.
question.
Uh-huh.
What's happening
It's
to
easy.
what's happening with Zafil?
Oh, Zavil's just kind of like... Well, in Chapter 13, that's when he really starts making his move and just doing more of the conquering.
I was about to say, he's kind of disappeared.
Oh, he'll come back. Yeah, so there's Fur. She's been tricked into thinking that, you know, we're the bad guys, so we've got to convince her.
We are the good guys.
Yo, to be fair, can you not say no to a face like that?
No, it is. I think I have never been more
Entranced.
so beautiful.
Yeah.
The hair, the 2 stripes. Just...
I doubt that's hair, but okay.
If it's not hair, then what is it?
Tattoos?
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
It could, to be fair, it could be. He's got like a bit of stubble that's the same texture.
That's true. What if that's a tattoo as well? The one thing he just
chin
hasn't,
tattoo, okay.
The one thing he just hasn't tattooed is his eyebrows.
I don't think he has eyebrows.
Yeah, look, I don't see loads of characters in games, especially like when they're big bulky men. It seems like the muscle goes over
Yeah,
the
the muscle,
eyebrow,
like...
so there is no eyebrow
Yeah,
there.
it envelops their
And I'm
eyebrows.
like, what the hell?
Super Saiyan 3 Goku's got no eyebrows.
Yep, Super Saiyan 3 Go.
In this patch, it's called Shin, but his name is Sin.
Sin.
Yeah. Well, this is awkward.
She's like,
Okay, so now what?
she's like,
Well, to be fair, no-
no.
Nomads don't really talk much.
They just kind of do themselves.
Yeah. It's just a little conversation they're having.
It's got an earring. Swag.
Yeah.
Too much swag.
Yeah, you need Sue to recruit Sin,
Or
you
swag.
need Noah to recruit Fur. They're both worth it. Sin's easily the better of the two, but Fur's not a bad choice. It's just that Rutger's much better than Fur.
Is Fur a nomad as well?
No, she's a sword master. She's a Myrmidon.
Got it.
But, alright. Do you think it's just worth talking about them now? Yeah, why not? Okay, so let's go to Sue. So Sue, really good speed.
Sue?
Sorry, Fur. I was speaking Sue, Sin.
I'm on Sin. This is Sin.
No, go to,
Fur.
yeah, just look. Fur, yeah. Really good speed, good skill, good luck. Good luck, actually. Her only problem is, and good HP as well. Her only problem is, again, she doesn't hit very hard, and she comes in at level 1, which isn't the worst thing, actually, because this chapter's filled to the brim with axe units, so at the very least, she can dodge real easily in this game. She just doesn't hit very hard. She's a fine choice, but Rutger is better.
Oh my god, them teeth.
Very true, very true.
Dental plan.
Lisa needs braces!
Dental plan.
Oh, right.
This is one of my favorites. I love it. Yeah.
I did use Fur in my first file, even though I was using Rutger as well. She was good, Rutger's better. If you want to use her, go ahead. But I'd say only really use her if your Rutger is either dead or gets RNG screwed. Otherwise, just stick to Rutger.
Rutger Belmont.
You're gonna keep going with that, aren't you?
It's there. It's there.
I
and
know.
mention it.
Rutger Belmont.
When I see something, I must say it.
Okay, fair enough.
Like when someone looks like a banana, I'll say you look
Yeah.
like a banana.
Also, this chapter's kind of long, because we've got to deal with a lot of respawning units. There's quite a lot of talking in this chapter. Yeah, very much so.
Blah blah blah. Sometimes when there's too much talking in games, I'm like,
Yeah, it's like, I don't give a shit. I'm here to kill stuff.
Exactly. It's like, oh my god.
Chat away.
Go on, Chad.
I think we're contemplating.
So you ended up with 2 bone units in the end, don't
Yeah, I used both Sid and Sue,
you?
but they're really worth it. And they are worth using.
So what can Sin become?
They become nomadic troopers. They're nomads at first, then they become nomadic troopers.
Are they?
They're stronger versions of nomads, but they can also use swords, which is why I find them better than archers for this game specifically.
Hold on, I think I'm watching a gif of him use his sword. Yeah, the horse jumps.
He jumps
off the horse, kills, and then like where the horse stands, he lands back on the horse and kills the guy.
That's how you crit, Olive.
Yeah, that is
GBA
epic.
games. They
That
know
is
how to do
epic.
those criticals.
Even though you're defying all laws of physics.
Fuck physics. This is video games.
That's true. If there's one thing I learned, physics does not apply to games.
Unless it's like Portal, where physics implies like physics is a big thing.
Yeah, but Portal Gun could never exist in real life.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, look at me.
Science lad.
Am I a genius out there? But I'm gonna make the Portal Gun.
And then Gabe Newell's like, excuse me, I have copyright for this?
Yeah, just before he completes it, Gabe Newell just comes in and breaks it, like...
Yeah. It's like, I did the same to Half-Life 3.
Like,
He is one of the biggest trolls out there, but we love him.
Yeah, I think
That's sweet
Street Fighter defies physics. You've got Guile's anti-gravity kick.
Well, yeah, Street Fighter defies
like-
lots of things. It defies logic, it defies reason, it defines how good a person's teeth can be. Bison's bloody whites.
Bison's teeth. That's where all the money goes.
Yeah.
But have you seen the Guile kick? It's just
Yeah, I've seen it.
suspended in air. Just
Yeah, I know, he's somehow, like, just suspended in animation. But no, it's the same as this game. Remember when Locke hits someone and he's
Yeah,
stuck,
just, like,
he's
stuck.
stuck in suspended animation, just like, I can't get my axe out and I'm stuck in the air.
Jeez.
Help. Take that. Yeah, and then again, Lilina's really good for these couple of chapters because most of the enemies have low resistance. Granted, she herself will probably get killed if they attack her, but, you know, just keep her out of range, she'll kick her ass.
And she'll kick us.
She will kick ass. And Wendy's just there, getting all these experience points. And she's, for a while, Wendy's just going to be the one picking off units, occasionally tanking actually, when the one sword unit comes in. But chapter 13 and onwards, she's a front runner, a straight up front runner.
I love using my knights like that.
I love it too, especially when you give them boots and they can move much further.
And it's just like, okay, here you go. You just attract all the enemies over here.
Alright, here's this hand axe, you attract the enemies, I'm just going to go off and do something else.
Yeah, and every time the battle, all you hear is like ding ding because there's no damage. It's like tick, tick,
To be fair, chapter, I think it was like either 17A or 18A. No, 17A or 17B. Most of the chapters just Wendy going forward, just like, yeah, no, whatever, yeah, don't care.
Yeah, in Awakening, there's this one chapter where you're on, like, you know, as one of the boat chapters?
Chapter 14, yeah.
Yeah. It's in, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I put Kellum in the middle.
Yeah.
So that I could, like, go around and flank the enemy.
Uh-huh.
And oh my gosh, it was pitiful. I was like, Kellum, you beast.
I did the same thing, but it was Stahl as a Great Knight who, I swear to God, his defense as a Great Knight is godly. It's a shame his resistance is terrible, but he's so bulky, it's not even funny. Honest to God.
Imagine a Great Knight. I mean, a
What?
general on
Yeah.
like a horse.
That's a Great Knight. That's essentially a Great Knight is essentially a general on the horse, just not as bulky, but still bulkier than a paladin. You know, it's a compromise between the two. Alright, if I remember correctly, you get Fur first, and then you get Sin second. If I remember, I think you do get Fur first.
I typed in horse armor, and it came up as Norse armor, and I was like, this isn't horse armor.
This isn't for a horse, it's for a
I
Norse.
was like, what?
Damn autocorrect.
I hate autocorrect sometimes when you're just trying to spell.
Especially on your phone,
Yeah,
it's like, I didn't mean to say that, for fuck's sake.
Or sometimes, you know when you try to retype it, but the word comes up again, you just keep on repeating the word, like, no, let's see that.
Yeah, god damn it, autocorrect, stop fucking with me.
But it does get, I can't remember. I think I was trying to say like Nigella as in Nigella Lawson, and it came up as Nigeria.
Nigeria Lawson.
I was like, I was dead.
There's a cook called Nigeria Lawson. Interesting.
I tried cooking. I tried cooking. I said like I tried cooking. I can bake cakes
And Lamberiani.
and lambiryani, but anything else, and I'm just
There she is, there she comes.
I can barely cook pasta.
Then how are you gonna survive at uni?
I will not. I'm staying here. I'm not moving out of this house.
To be fair, it's because, study in London.
Yeah.
The rest of us just went elsewhere. Fuck you.
Yeah, I can't. If I was in uni and I'd have to move out,
To be fair, the experience is worth it. I loved uni so much.
I think I could handle it. Mainly because, first of all, I'd miss dogs so much.
And yeah, you're not taking them with you.
I know you can't have them in uni. And like, no, I want my dogs. I don't want to be by myself.
Indeed.
And then I think also best to study like fashion.
Yeah, London is best for fashion, no question. Well, at least in the UK.
So might as well.
Yeah, makes sense.
Fire.
Yep, you got 2 HP. Alright, what level up does she get this time? Oh, for once it's not magic. Who'd have thought?
What did she get a level up in?
Resistance and HP. Wendy away. Ow.
Kill him. Ooh, kill him.
Shut up. Alright, what's Wendy get?
I'll just take myself over here.
HP, speed, and defense. Not bad, not bad. It's odd to see a knight get speed level ups, unless you're Gilliam. No, not Gilliam, sorry. Unless you're Gatry. I swear to God, Radiant Dawn. He's a sword master in General's armor. Guess what his speed growth rate is? Guess, for when you think knight, what do you think his speed growth rate would be?
And what, like percentage-wise?
Yeah, percentage.
I'd expect 10.
Alright, a bit higher than that, but yeah, I see what you mean.
Okay, so what is his... Let me try and guess his.
Yeah, guess his speed growth.
50%.
65.
Whoa!
Yeah, 65%.
Whoa!
He doubled...
Do I sound like Crash?
A little bit.
Whoa! Wait, no. I had it.
Yeah. I'm not surprised I missed that one. 77. What was I going to say? But yeah, Gatry, like, he doubles units real easily in Radiant Dawn. He's one of the best generals ever in that game. No joke.
Gatry?
Gatry.
Sounds like Gertrude.
No. Now you're really reaching. And once again, don't mess with Sue.
I love the way her horse just like stood back and went like that. Like,
Yeah, get back on the hind legs.
The horse was like, no, you're not touching me.
Nope.
Who's this Roy?
This is
Your
Roy.
Roy's head's like pink. And I always think he's a girl.
Roy's head is definitely not pink, it's
No,
red.
like in his sprite form, it's kind of pinkish. Look at that.
I kind of see what you're getting at.
Yeah, it's not exact. I don't know, kind of. I don't really. Basically, when I see a sprite, I don't think it's Roy. I think it's just someone else.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Where's your magician girl?
Oh, she's right there.
Okay. I
No,
think I
but
got them confused with it.
No, that's Shana, Pegasus Knight. Miss Sailor Moon, Meryl, as you called her.
Yes. It's like if Meryl decided to become a sailor.
Yeah, become one of the sailors.
Yes.
Sailor Meryl.
Do they have a certain name, that group? Are they called like Sailor Scouts or?
I'm not I can't remember. I know they've got like Sailor Mars, Sailor Jupiter, and so on.
Yeah, but like, what's the group called?
I don't know.
Sailor.
I have no idea. I watched Sailor Moon, but I don't remember that much.
I've never seen it.
It's good, I enjoyed it. Especially because I was watching it at the time I was watching Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon. I still enjoyed it. It shows that it is good.
I just remember as a child just seeing you guys Dragon Ball Z being like, oh, okay, this is their first episode, and I walk in like 2 hours later and like watch a couple of episodes and then I'm just walking in like, why are they doing the exact same thing? Because it takes them that long.
Filler!
And I'm like,
Filler! So yeah, if you talk, because they talked in chapter 7, if you talk, you get thingy on your side.
When I didn't see them. Oh yeah, we did see them.
Yeah, they talked in the arena.
Oh right, yeah. Do they know each other from before?
Well, she he taught her a little bit just about way of the sword, little bit of a mentor thing, and he's now just telling her, look, the pirates are the bad guys, we're the good guys, join us. She's like, okay, cool.
She's like, okay, mother.
Yeah, it's like, well, I've been deceived. She's Spur's a little naive.
Oh.
She's also the daughter of a character we're going to get in a few chapters later.
Who?
I can't remember. Pronouncing his name is really weird for me. I think it's Barter.
Is he in
7. Now he has a mustache.
So there's actually a character. Oh wait, no, there was no. Never mind.
What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say, so he's a character that you play in this and 7.
Yeah.
But I swear there's also another character in this that we've seen before.
Yeah.
In that Great Knight, we did get the weapon.
Marcus. No, the Paladin. Yeah.
Yeah, the Paladin.
There are others as well, but there aren't like loads. Most of the characters in this game are either brand new or descendants of the characters from Fire 7, like Roy, Lilina, Sue, and so on.
Yeah.
So Fur is on our team. Honest to God, in these chapters, I actually trained her up quite well. I just didn't stick with her because I'm not going to use her.
You got Ruka.
Yeah. I mean, again, I did train her up pretty damn well.
Fire.
Fuck your poison axe.
Water. Earth. Fire. Air.
Long ago, the 4 nations lived in harmony, but then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Oh, I love that opening. I love the memes that do. It's like everything changed when the Trump attacked.
Yeah, when the Trump attacked.
Torch away. Yeah, you can use Torch on your medics. There's also a good way to give them experience points. Methinks.
Methinks.
Well, that's what I like to do sometimes.
So what's the objective? Are you just meant to kill
Beat the
everyone?
bot. Again, seize. The objective is to seize.
Oh.
But in this case, those 2 houses on the top left, depending on which one you visit, will determine whether you go to the A or B route. Because I'm using an emulator, I was able to use save states and have 2 separate save files, one for the A route, one for the B route.
Oh, so are you going to do it like let's just say you've broken off into A and B.
Yeah.
So you do chapter 1 of A, and then you do chapter 1 of B.
Yeah, the main file that I'm keeping, like, because they eventually interconnect again, I keep them with the A file because I prefer the A route.
Yeah.
And also, but I just prefer the A route, and also the characters level up better. Well, the characters, when I use them, they leveled up better in the A route. Because the B route, I'm not a fan of some of the chapters, personally.
Ah. He's
That's just me.
jumping. I like that.
Yeah, it's a little animation. I want to get moving. Come on, come on.
That's cute.
It is a little bit.
Because like everyone kind of jumps.
Yeah, well, everyone has like a weird thing. No, most of the time it looks like they're waving to the camera.
Just like,
they're waving to the guy. They're
hi.
like, "Sup? We can see you."
Hi, just watch us kill some bandits. Hi.
Or watch us get killed. This is your fault. So yeah, there goes Shin. Ow. Don't worry, Chad's okay.
He's
So anyway,
still
let's
alive.
talk. Right, we'll do it when we actually start talking. When we actually recruit him, then I'll start talking about how good he is. Miss me.
Miss me. Now you gotta kiss me.
Oh, Roy, slow down there.
No.
Okay, so Sin. Essentially, well, also, being a nomad, he's already good. He's slower, not as skillful, and not as luck as Sue, but he makes up for having much better strength. So he's ultimately the better choice, because while he won't start, like, when you recruit him, he won't double straight away. Give him a few levels, he'll start doubling, and then, like, you know, because he's doubling, Sue really does, like, he kind of outdoes Sue. I prefer Sue only because of her character and supports, as well as the fact that I train her more, and so she tends to end up better, but Sin is technically better. Both of them are fantastic choices. If you have to go with one, go with Sin, but honestly, in this game, I'd go with both. That's just me. But, you know, he's going to become a main for the team. Fur isn't, Sin is, because Sin is awesome.
Woo! Go Sin.
Go Sin indeed.
What happened to his weapon?
It's still there.
Oh right. Just, everything was blue. There's no red.
Yeah. Shana,
Ooh,
take down her greatest nemesis.
an archer.
Very true. No, again, she was on
Getting
the
a
one
Wendy
shot.
to do that, yeah.
Damn straight. Fuck him up. Iron Lance, away. Ow! I do love how knights take their shield off when they attack. Like, their chest is their shield.
I like that.
It's pretty cool. I do like the. I always like the way knights are designed. Alright, aside from Awakening, I like the way knights are designed.
Yeah,
I don't like the way.
weird.
They look so roly-poly in Awakening. I don't like it.
I'm not gonna lie, the enemy knights look better.
Yeah, a little bit. But even then, they just look too round.
The enemy knights have helmets.
Oh, look at that. First attack and he crits.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's a good thing. First attack and he crits.
You're supposed to be like, sorry, like, oh, look
Well,
at
let
you.
me just show how badass I am.
Ooh, go.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have anyone who uses torch?
Not the item, but I've got people who use the, I've got Clarine using the spell. I prefer using the spell just so it can also increase her level, just her experience points.
Yeah.
It's easier than just constantly thingamajig. Yeah.
Oh, that's fair, isn't it?
Yeah. Eventually, the units, you see those little bases in over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually pirates will start coming out. It's at this point where I stick Rue on, like, the land, and she just, takes them out, because they can't really hit her. She can't kill them straight away, but she'll double them, and they can't land a hit on her.
Ah.
Because, again, she's got really good evasion. That's one of Fur's greatest attributes. Her evasion is pretty damn good. Roy can't dodge the thunder.
So if you go, which part takes you where?
I think the first house takes you to A route, second house takes you to B route. I can't fully remember, but I know it's one of them. So anyway.
So what happens in B route that makes it different to A route?
Different chapters. Like, also you meet one of the characters earlier. Because there's two there are two characters you meet in this route who, are kind of plot important. In each route you meet them, but A route you meet one earlier than the other.
Ah.
Hey, Lance is finally getting a workout.
And he missed.
Fuck you. Got in the second time.
But he missed the first.
Yes, but he got in the second.
To be honest, his hit was only 69%.
Yeah, again, 69%, can't really complain.
Yeah.
Again, I only complain when it's 85 and above and I miss, or it's 20% and lower and I get hit. That's when I start to complain. Like, 98 fates, that was really pushing it. like, really? Just really?
I swear one day, if it happens really bad, you're gonna snap.
Pretty much. One day I will lose my sanity because of the most bullshit thing in the world. It may only be 5 damage, but it's enough to take you down. Woo! Hooray! Oh, it is glorious though when she's a general, and she's been doing so well. To be fair, I'm at the point of the game where, chapter 18, all my units are promoted aside from one, and because not all the enemies are promoted, you know it's like that bit where, it's like, okay, you're all dead.
You're so strong.
It's like, you're all dead. Let's see, we're gonna heal our boy Roy? Yes, we are.
I like that noise.
Yeah, it's very comforting. It's almost like they're a medic. Well,
heal's broken.
Yeah, healing staff broke somehow. She held up to the sky so hard it cracked.
Or maybe she was like, I heal. Ooh,
to be fair, if they were unlimited, it would be kind of unfair.
Maybe she's like, I heal you, and then she drops her stick.
Accidentally snaps it. Whoop, butterfingers. Level up for Roy. What does he get? Oh, he's now... Alright, so he's halfway to level 20. Halfway to becoming useless. Oh, God. I'm also at the point in the game where I'm just lugging Roy around because fucking hell. Seriously, so many chapters he's just doing nothing. Yeah, gotta keep an eye on that archer. We go too far forward and get killed.
By Sue?
No. Shana. You know, there's an archer.
Sorry, I get Shana because Shana looks like a Sue.
A Mary Sue.
Like.
Fuck your Harper.
Not like a Mary Sue, but like the name Sue suits her.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I only had 9% crit. Not surprised. Anyway, level up for Ruka.
Way.
Oh yeah, I think by level 20, before he promoted, he capped his base speed and skill stat. They were both at 20, which is really good.
Haha, I want to see what they do.
Dodge like a boss again. Wendy's so good at dodging. Where she's like, fuck you. Ow, that hurt.
That was like super flame.
Yeah, well, it's called Hellfire.
Oh.
It's basically a stronger version of fire. And he dodged.
Well, I thought she was missing.
Yeah, well, yeah. I didn't expect Wendy to dodge, so go Wendy. Alright, it's Lance's turn. Let's see if he can get it.
Way!
Crit, motherfucker!
Oh, he twirled it.
Yeah, crit, motherfucker. And Lance levels up. Good old Lance. I love him. Hey, more strength is good.
His hair almost matches his armor.
That's kind of the point. And we're going to stop here, ladies and gentlemen. So this part's really long, so we're just going to break up. So this is the first half done. Next time, we're going to finish off the rest of this chapter. But until then, see you guys later.
Bye.